Hey guys, what's going on? It's Tacti. Now, as you probably heard, World War III released their 0.7 patch onto live servers just last week. As nice as it is to get a game update, it's also been quite a while. It's been about 5 months, I think, since the game has last been updated on the live servers, and this update really didn't bring a whole lot. The biggest change is the engine. The engine was upgraded from Unreal Engine 4.19 to 4.21, and apparently this lays some groundwork for future updates. It also, I guess, improved server-side performance and improved bullet registration. Something about replication. I don't know. I got bored reading it. Whatever. Better servers, better performance, good stuff. Content, however, very minimal, and some of the same bugs that we've dealt with prior to this. So let's briefly go over the new stuff, and then we'll talk about World War III and what it looks like in the future and what they're planning on bringing. Okay, new stuff. Improved lighting. Game looks nicer. The game isn't as grayscale. My eyes thank you. They put a new death screen here. Such information, much wow. Names and loadouts, armor, direction you were shot from. Cool. They've moved the supply boxes. They used to be here, now they're, well, here and other places, depending on the map. There's a new Voip system. Hit this little button to use it. It sounds nicer, but nobody really uses it, even though the community begged for it for months and months. Just make sure you've got it set to push to talk so your little brother isn't screaming about a Fortnite black hole in the background. Flashbangs now actually flashbang you, or concussion you, or whatever they're called. They're actually useful now. The squad manager is supposed to be better at bringing people into the games with you, but it's still bugged, at least for me. Map rotation is now a thing, also bugged. Every time I try it, I get the infinite loading screen. This one is actually helpful. The alternate ammo can now be changed to after only 0.4 seconds of holding the reload button instead of the original 1 whole second. Now that's efficiency. There's a new UI for vehicles. Okay. Vehicles now smoke when they're damaged. Immersion. They've also got site previews on every site. It's informative for aiming at a giant yellow spot on the map. Should probably use short videos because this really doesn't give us a whole lot of information, but it's better. And changes for spotting to be more accurate. Unfortunately, that's about it. No new game modes, no new maps, no new movement system, no bigger servers. They did test bigger servers on the PTE, but that didn't come with this update for some reason, so guess we'll have to wait in the future. Now, you may have noticed this video is not as joyous about the update as the previous videos, and that's because I've uninstalled the game again, likely until 0.8 is released. I'm really glad the game is getting updated, for sure, and I'm looking forward to the next one, but I'm honestly just bored with the same content, and I don't find it that fun at the moment. I tried to stream it over the weekend, and it's honestly one of the first times that I've been extremely bored during a stream. It was forced, and so now I wait. But what am I waiting for? What does Farm 51 have on the way to improve their game? Now let's go over what we know a bit. Coming first is the new Community Game Mode. This new mode is going to be called Breakthrough, and it's likely going to be on the PTE within the next week or so, according to Ragier. The devs. This was tested originally by the community and then refined by the team at Farm 51. It's a 10v10 mode with attackers and defenders. Attackers are moving to destroy radio towers at each location. You get about 15 minutes to destroy the radio towers, and if you don't, defenders win. If you do, you move to the next set of towers and more big booms. There will also still be strikes in this mode, but you'll be earning battle points a lot slower, so hopefully it's not a giant airstrike fest after the first point is destroyed. Apparently, it's going to be on all the maps that we have currently, however, some of them are going to use the old Warzone large maps, just so the flow is right. 10v10 I know sounds a little bit small, but they've assured us that this is the proper size for right now. So that's coming soon. Keep an eye out on the PTE if you're into that kind of thing. Next up is a movement update. And look, let's be honest, the movements to this game suck. Don't think so? Just try throwing out an ammo pack while you're prone. I also can't get over the fact that as I'm bunny hopping over the terrain at Polyarny, I feel kind of like Super Mario. And reload animations definitely need some work. Also, you don't hold a pistol like this. Lots of clipping. And my number one priority when it comes to movements. Number one, this right here. This is a flip-up sight. This right here is not how you use a flip-up sight. This right here is a flat surface where the flip-up sight actually flips up to and rests. Please change the flip-up sight. And I think that's it for the next update. However, in the future, we've got Recon Mode, which is coming soon. No idea when. There's the Asian War Theater, which is bringing us the Tokyo map, and this is in developer testing right now, but none of us consumers have ever seen it. Finally, a cool little aspect is going to be a new customization system for your loadouts. Instead of just sitting in a dark room without a goal, you're actually in a war room preparing for battle. This is actually one of my favorite parts, honestly, and I'm looking forward to it. It just adds a refined look, and that's honestly important to me. Okay, that's about it for what we know. Now, as far as the future of this game, who really knows? Point 8 is up next with the new game mode and supposedly those new animations, but we'll see how development goes. Initially, I know the game plan was 12 to 15 months of early access until the game was actually finished, and this is coming up. It's been about a year now, so they've got about 3 months until the expected full release, and I highly doubt that they're going to make that. Now, I think the engine update took a little bit too long. I think that they didn't expect that long of a process, and obviously the launch is something that wasn't ideal, I guess, but that definitely doesn't mean this game is done for. But with Modern Warfare right around the corner, I think it's really going to be difficult for this game to garner the attention that it wants and that it needs in order to continue after development, depending on how Activision handles post-release content anyway. Now, if loot boxes and horrible microtransactions start to pop up in that game, people may go looking for an alternative, but it's really hard to say. As of now, Activision has said that they're done with loot boxes, so we'll just kind of see how that development goes and how this game develops as well. I also know that the new Battlefield, probably coming out this year, is going to be a modern shooter as well. That means 3 modern shooters, 2 of them being AAA titles. We're going to have to see. And that's all I've got for you guys today. I know some of you are hoping for some more gameplay-based content, have been asking me for customization with sights and scopes and all those things. However, it's really hard to give you a solid video about these things without having them change shortly down the road. Now, I can do more content like that if you really want, but I can't promise it'll be super quality. I guess just let me know what you'd like to see in the comments down below, and if there's enough support for something, then I'll definitely do it. But that's pretty much it for today. To support my channel, all you've got to do is subscribe, and if you're free Saturday and Sunday mornings, consider joining me over on Twitch. I stream about 6 or 6:30 to about 9 or 10, depending on the days. So that's just Saturday and Sunday for right now. And the time I stream is pretty much based on how my son's doing that morning. If he's a cranky guy and Mama needs some help, I gotta go give Mama some help. Alright guys, that's about it. I'll see you all on the battlefield. Take care.